We were standing on the edge of something. Didn't know the name but felt it coming. Neon shadows dancing on your face. Every second felt we couldn't waste. You were laughing like the night was endless, like the world had never known a limit. And I followed every word you said, like a story pulling me ahead. Every breath was pulling me closer, every step erased who I was before. I was falling but it felt like flying, didn't even try to find the floor. We were dancing in the starlight before us, like the world was ours to break. Even if it all falls down tomorrow, I'd relive every mistake. We were burning like a spark in motion, like a fire we couldn't contain. Even if it fades into the darkness, I would do it all again. There were moments I could almost hold you, like forever sitting on my shoulders. But forever never stays the same. It's just something that we try to name. We were louder than the silent warnings, running faster than the early mornings. Didn't see the cracks beneath our feet, didn't hear the ending in the beat. Every word was building a skyline, every dream was higher than the truth. We were reaching past the edge of reason, just to feel a little more of you. We were dancing in the starlight before us, like the world was ours to break. Even if it all falls down tomorrow, I'd relive every mistake. We were shouting through the quiet distance, like a sound that wouldn't fade. Even if we lost it in the chaos, I would never be afraid. And if time decides to turn against us, if the nights forget the way we shined, I'll remember how it felt between us, every second frozen in my mind. We were more than just a passing feeling, more than something easy to replace. Even if the ending comes to find us, it can never take this place. Even if we disappear like echoes, even if the light begins to bend, we were infinite inside a moment that will never truly end. We were dancing in the starlight before us, like the world was ours to break. Even if it all falls down tomorrow, I'd relive every mistake. We were burning like a dream in motion, like a truth we couldn't fake. Even if it fades into forever, I would do it all again. I would do it all again. And the night still calls our name in silence. Even now it never feels too far. We were more than just a fleeting moment, we were written in the stars. We don't need a map to find direction, we don't need a reason to believe became a memory. Every risk became a piece of truth. We were louder than the fear inside us. We were stronger than the proof. Let's run into forever like we own it. No map, no fear, just hearts wide open. Even if we break, we'll call it living. Every scar a sign that we were driven. Tries to slow us down, we'll outrun every doubt we found. Even if the sky begins to fall, we'll be standing through it all. We were never meant to play it safe. We were made to challenge every fate. Even if it leads us to goodbye, we'll be proud we reached this high. Let's run into forever. Let's run into forever. Let's run into forever. Let's run into forever. We don't need to know where this is going. We just need to feel it while it's ours. There's a silence hanging in the distance, like a storm that hasn't learned to break. Every word we left unfinished feels like something we can't escape. You were looking but you couldn't see me. I was screaming underneath my breath. We were slowly turning into strangers, trying not to name it yet. Every moment felt a little colder. Every touch was losing all its spark. We were drifting out of sync together in the quiet of the dark. There were cracks in the sky tonight, and I feel them breaking through me. Every word we never said turns into the silence between. There are shadows in your eyes tonight, and I don't know how to reach you. We were standing in the light, now there's nothing left to hold on to. We were holding on to broken pieces, like they meant we hadn't lost it all. But the truth was slipping through our fingers like an echo down a hollow hall. There were nights we tried to fake the feeling, tried to make it like it was before. But the harder that we tried to fix it only showed us something more. Every lie was dressed up like a promise. Every truth is something we denied. We were building walls between each other while pretending we were fine. And I wish I could rewind the moment before everything began to fade, before silence learned to speak between us, before love became afraid. We were never meant to fall this slowly. We were never meant to break apart. But the cracks were always there beneath us. We just didn't see the Now the sky is falling in slow motion. Like the world would never break, but forever turned to silence in the promises you couldn't take. Every look became a question, every touch began to fade. We were holding on to nothing, but pretending we could stay. Every truth was hiding in the tension, every lie was easier to say. We were walking on the edge of something that was already slipping away. Echoes don't lie, they follow me home. Every goodbye still lives in my bones. You said forever but vanished in time. Now I'm left with the echoes you left behind. Echoes don't lie, they won't let me go. Every memory cuts deeper than before. You were the fire I couldn't outrun. Now I'm burning in what we've become. There were nights I tried to reach you through the distance in your eyes, but the closer that I got to you, the more I realized we were speaking different languages, trying hard to make it sound the same, but the meaning kept on breaking every time we said your name. Every moment felt a little heavier, every second pulling us apart. We were trying to rewrite the ending while forgetting where to start. Echoes don't lie, they follow me home. Every goodbye still lives in my bones. You said forever but vanished in time. Now I'm drowning in what you denied. And I tried to believe in the version of you that existed before all the damage came through, but the truth is louder than anything we said, and it's screaming your name in my head. We were never what we tried to be, just a story that refused to see that the ending was written from the start in the fractures of a breaking heart. Echoes don't lie. Echoes don't lie. Even when you're gone. Echoes don't lie. Even when you're gone. I remember how you held me like the world could fall away. Now I'm standing in the silence where your voice used to stay. Every corner of this empty feels like something I can't face, like a ghost of what we used to be, still living in this place. Every step feels like a memory breaking. Every breath feels harder than before. I'm falling without you to hold me. The ground never felt this far. Every piece of me is slowly breaking into who we are. I'm calling but nobody answers, just the something like a heartbeat. Now it's barely even there, just a rhythm I remember in the emptiness we share. I was trying not to lose you, even when you let me go. Now I'm learning how to stand alone in a world I don't know. And I wish I could forget the way you said my name, like it meant forever, like it wouldn't change. But forever doesn't stay, it just fades away, leaving pieces I can't rearrange. And I'm standing in the wreckage of what we became. I'm trying hard just to breathe through the pain. I'm falling without you to hold me. I'm falling without you to hold me. I'm and there's no one left to catch me. There's a picture on the table from a night I can't forget. We were laughing in the moment like we hadn't broken yet. Every frame a frozen feeling, every smile a hidden truth. Now I'm staring at the pieces, trying to remember you. Every memory feels a little different now that I can see it from the end. All the photographs in reverse still lead me back to you. Every moment that we tried to save feels like something I outgrew. All the laughter, all the words still echo in my mind. But the person that I was with you is someone I left behind. We were writing out a future in a language made of dreams, but reality was waiting in the spaces in between. I can see it so much clearer now that I'm not in the frame. How we try to hold together while everything had changed. And I don't regret the moments that we made, even if they slowly started to decay. Every second taught me something I can keep, even if it wasn't meant to be. You were part of who I had to become, even if the ending came undone. was a time I couldn't see through the shadows in my mind. Every step felt like I lost myself in what I left behind. But the night is always darkest right before it lets you go. And I'm finally starting to believe in something I don't know. Every scar is turning into strength now. Every tear is something I survive. Beyond the horizon, I'm breathing again. Not who I was, but stronger than then. Every ending taught me how to begin. Now I'm rising out of where I've been. Beyond the horizon, I'm letting it go. All of the pain that I used to hold. I'm not afraid of the unknown. I'm finally standing on my own. I can feel it in the distance, like a light I couldn't see. Now it's calling me to something that I'm ready to believe. I was holding on to pieces of a past I couldn't change. Now I'm walking into something new, unafraid of who I'll be. And I know that every broken part of me led me right to where I'm meant to be. Every fall was just a step I had to take. Every loss was just a path I had to break. Now I'm stronger than I've ever been before, and I'm not afraid of dreaming anymore. Beyond the horizon, beyond the horizon, beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon, beyond the beyond the horizon, I begin again.